Matt Hayes, how are you, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Joe Rose.
I don't know about that. I like to say very average, but thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Hey, Matt, I got to tell you, I've had all the Jacksonville guys down here for the practices, and they're all drinking the Kool-Aid that Travis Hunter is going to be able to play 100-plus plays every game, and I just laugh at everybody, and they're drinking the coach's Kool-Aid. There is no way he's going to stay healthy very long if he thinks he's going to play both ways, and I haven't everybody come on and tell us that.
So, I get so much grief here by saying that this is not going to happen. They all get so mad at me when I say that. First off, he started camp at 185 pounds. My guess is he's probably around 175 right now. You cannot play in that league at that level, at the two positions he's playing, and play 110, 120. Forget it. I'm not even sure he can play 75 plays at that level. There's a lot of stress on a body. You know that. You played in the league. It's not just playing receiver and getting hit. When you're playing corner, it's not just covering guys. You got to stick your helmet in there and tackle guys. And when he's out there, Joe, they will run specific perimeter run plays where offensive linemen, 320-pound offensive linemen are pulling. They hit him. You cannot avoid getting hit. That's been my whole thing with this over and over. He will not be able to avoid getting hit. I think he's a rare athlete. I think if anyone could do it, he might have a chance to do it. But in my head, Joe, and again, you're the former NFL player, you know this, I cannot see him doing this. I can see him playing receiver, and then I can see him using him in red zone packages to play corner. But he's not. Both ways? Come on, man.
Matt, I'm curious, and we just talked about Travis Hunter. Do you think Dion has a chance to put together a good, respectable season at Colorado without his son and without Travis Hunter?
He's got a good quarterback now. The kid from Liberty, the transfer, Caden Salter, is a good player, really good player. And he's got a five-star freshman as his backup. I don't know why I don't know why we doubt Dion anymore. Honestly, I just don't. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to procure players, which is what it's all about. He's getting better and better as a game day coach. The players love him. They love playing for him. I don't know why any of us doubt Dion right now. I wouldn't be shocked at all if they're the same 8-9 win team.
Hey, Matt, I do want to ask you about this game next Sunday. Notre Dame comes down here to play Miami. This time around, though, it's not Cam Ward, it's Carson Beck. What are your thoughts on Carson Beck on the rehab coming back here to get things started back up off his injury? And how good a game you expect this to be?
I think it's going to be a great game, number one. Notre Dame's defense is really good. But I will say this. I love the fact that now for 2 straight years, Mario got himself a quarterback that's got a chip on his shoulder and has something to prove. Carson Beck did not like the way it ended at Georgia.
Nope.
Did not like the fact that he was the fall guy for a team that couldn't catch the ball. 33 drops last year, Joe. 33. An offensive line that underachieved last year, couldn't protect him. And he's the same guy. I don't care who you are at quarterback. I don't care if you're Tom Brady. If they can't protect you and your receivers are dropping the ball, what do you think is going to happen? So you've got an uber-talented quarterback right now who's got a lot to prove, got a big chip on his shoulder, a lot like Cam Ward, but for different reasons, obviously. I think Mario struck it. This is it's a big move for the program. The question is, can they be a team on defense that can get stops when they need them?
Well, I'll tell you what, from lack of going out and hitting that damn transfer portal to clean up everything, as well as getting a new defensive coordinator. Hey, I wanted to ask you about 16 playoff teams coming soon. Do you see it happening in the next few years?
Yeah, I see it happening next year, Joe.
Wow.
When the SEC went to the 9th game, I think basically they called the Big Ten's bluff. Because the Big Ten was saying for months now, we're not even talking about, doing a 5-11 model, which everybody wants, except for the Big Ten, until the SEC goes to nine conference games, so we're all playing at the same level. Well, now the SEC just called their bluff, and now we're going to see what happens. And my guess is now that happened, now that the college football playoffs said they're going to put more weight on strength of schedule. Imagine that, Joe. Imagine that.
Yeah, I saw
that. That should have been done all along.
Right.
They're going to put more weight on strength of schedule. I think the Big Ten will finally agree to the 5-11 model, which is the highest ranked 5 conference champions and 11 at-large teams, and the 16-team model. I think it starts next year.
Man, I'm curious. Who is controlling college football? Who obviously the NCAA is
The SEC commissioner and the Big Ten commissioner.
I mean,
The
but
presidents of ESPN and Fox, that's who are controlling.
Oh, that's good.
Is it the
That's a good
TV
point.
network? Like, who is running this thing here? And
Money is running it. Here's the best part, fellas. The money in this entire process is fungible. It's just changing hands among people, from the television partners to the universities to the players to the coaches, back to the universities now, because now the universities are now fining schools. Michigan, $25 million instead of putting them on probation. They're just going to get $25 million, and they'll pick that $25 million to help pay off the $2.8 billion they owe former players in back play because they cheated them. They cheated them out of NIL. It's all, I'm telling you, man, it's just everybody's moving funny money right now. And it's the best part is, honestly, the best part is the people who really run the show are the university presidents and chancellors. And they get to hide in the shadows because they have guys like Greg Sankey, guys like Tony Petitti, the commissioners of the SEC and the Big Ten. They're out front, and they're taking all the slings and the arrows, and everybody's saying, they're this guy and they're that guy, and they're the big boogeyman. When it's the presidents and chancellors that are making all these decisions, and then they're telling Sankey and Petitti, go do it.
Yeah. Wow. It's a crazy time. By the way, I figure some of these apps going to be jumping in the business, Matt. Are we going to see more of that? Netflix and some other Amazon Prime jumping
why
in.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, Joe? There's so much money to be made on live sports. Live sports is the only consistent thing right now in TV. And I think, Netflix and Hulu and all those guys are all going to get in because the market is open now. I mean, I think you're going to see Apple get into it as well. There's money to be made, and right now they need to generate revenue because they've got to pay players now. So the fact that they've got to pay players, and let's be honest, there's no way they can prevent this from the players actually getting together and unionizing and collectively bargaining. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And once it does, their percentage of revenue from the media rights goes from like 22 or 23% to about 49%, like the NFL. And then they're going to have to find even more ways of revenue. Yeah, I think that's the frontier now, the pay for play.
Man, I've heard, and this is the thing, that you cannot find out what players are being paid legitimately. Is there a way where we can actually have some transparency on that stuff? Because right now I'm curious about the disparity between what an SEC starter is being paid and what an ACC starter is being paid. How do we?
Well, they're all under the cap of $23 million. Okay, the difference is they can't cap private NIL deals.
Yeah,
and my whole thing with that is, why would you want to cap it? Do they cap NIL deals for NFL players? Our NFL players, they can only do so much work with Gatorade or so much work with Coke or so much work with Joe Rose's, Cadillac car dealership. How many of those car dealerships you own now, Joe?
Chevy. I got the Chevy dealership.
Chevy, okay. Chevy. You and me both. I love my Silverado, man. I don't know why we're all so obsessed with what players make in the NIL space. I mean, let them get whatever they want. It's their name. It's their image, it's their likeness that they're dealing with. Now, if you're saying, well, that's where the cheating's coming from, that's how, you recruit and get better players because you offer them more money. I understand that completely. But that then goes all the way back to, well, then you got to unionize these guys and they got to go collectively bargain. And then you end that. That's how that ends.
You know what's so funny about this whole thing, Matt? I still get old school guys my age going, why can't a scholarship and a little food be enough? Why can't they just have it? Why they're getting a free education? I just paid $60,000 to send my kid to Gainesville, and it's like, hey man,
and if your kid was good enough to play football and could have done it for free and made a couple million, you'd have said, "Go do it, baby, go get it."
Yeah. In a heartbeat. Hey, Matt, I know you're running tight. Thank you so much, but I really appreciate you coming on. I'd love to come on in Jacksonville, man. I got a lot of build-up up there, buddy. Thank you.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you. We always love the great Joe Rose, baby.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
See you, man.
Appreciate it. All right. That's Matt Hayes joining us. Talk a little bit of college, little pro.